Okay, I have a great effect to share with you today, and as you can see I have 4 sets of 12 cards on the table of various values, suits, and colors. Okay, now from these 4 sets of 12, in the end we're going to choose one set of 12 from these. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and just turn these down. Now, since we all saw the cards, maybe we should give them a little bit of a scramble here. Maybe I'll do a manche over-under. That way, if you happen to have a photographic memory, hopefully you can't track where all these cards have been moved to after this. Okay, and then we're going to do something I don't believe I've ever really done on my channel. We're going to do a 4-way Rosette shuffle. Okay, and that, I'm not sure if I've seen anyone do that in card magic. I imagine someone has out there, but that's what we're going to try to pull off here. So let me just kind of line these up so that we can get a good mix. Okay, so I'll go ahead and just kind of rosette these individually, and then I need you to come in here and then just bring them together however they happen to interlace. Okay, and they may actually really bump up against each other because they don't really like this. So sometimes cards will just butt up against each other and just not want to go together. So you may have to kind of spin it a little bit. Okay, what a mess. I think you would have to agree that nobody could possibly know the arrangement of the cards now. Okay, but nonetheless, we're going to now pull out 12 cards to work with. I'll do that by just Klondike shuffling 6 pairs. 6 pairs to the table. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are the 12 cards we're going to be working with. And all I'm going to do to finish, believe it or not, is just deal out the cards into 2 piles. And I have a written prediction off to the side that we're going to take a look at now. So what did I predict might happen or would happen? Let's just take a look here. You'll separate the cards by color. Whoa, what are the chances of that? Let me just slide these up here so you can see the prediction as well. So did we separate the cards by color? See, are these all like, oh, these are all red probably, right? Oh, they're not red. I mean, they're not all red. What about over here? These should be all, no, they can't all be black. I see a 7 of them. Okay, we did not separate them by, oh, okay, here we go. There's a statement here that agrees with what we just saw. You didn't? No, we didn't. Well, what was, you'll separate the cards by color, clubs and hearts, from spades and diamonds. What are the chances of that? So let's see, are these just, those are indeed just spades and diamonds. What about over here? Are these clubs and hearts? They are indeed. We absolutely nailed our prediction. Okay, whoa, what an unbelievable card effect. Okay, now for this, what I'm going to do is just give you enough of a hint that you can actually see what's going on, discover for yourself the principle. It's not a hard principle, I promise. And then you can actually go back and create the exact routine that I did actually. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the driving principle here really quickly here. Okay, so I need one more black. I just want to make this super clear for everybody. Okay, now this isn't what the kind of thing I started with, right? But what I'm doing here is if we work with red and black, you'll be able to see what's going on by just going through the few steps that I showed you. If you just look at the cards at each step, you'll go, oh, I can see what's going on. So this will help you look under the hood. Okay, so start with 6 red, 6 black. It really doesn't matter how you stack them actually. Okay, and so what I did before, I displayed those sets of 12s. So right now this is just one of 4 sets of 12 that you need to create with the same color blocks. So have red on top of each, and black on the bottom for all 4 sets of 12, okay? And six of each color, just like this, okay? So create those. And then for each of those, before you begin the routine, this is just a little bit of setup, perform a Klondike shuffle. Now in my case, for my routine, it helped hide the structure entirely. Now here, it won't hide the structure entirely because it just creates an alternating red-black packet, okay? But that will help you see the engine driving this whole effect, nonetheless, okay? So I had 4 packets of that kind of arrangement, okay? And then if you remember, I said, well, since we saw the cards, we probably should give them a little bit of a mix. So I did a mange over under, right? You remember that? Now, all that does is it undoes the Klondike, except for the fact that it reverses all of the cards. So the reds are on the bottom, which is just fine, and the blacks are on top, which is just fine. That doesn't matter. But after you do the mange on all 4 packets, you will have 6 black on top and 6 red on bottom for each packet of 12, okay? So if you have 4 packets like this, and then you perform, so we have, just imagine 1 more here, 2 more here, and then we spin them and perform the 4-way rosette. Look at the structure of that organization. And then from there, I just drew off 6 pairs, and you'll see exactly why that works. And then I just dealt left, right, okay? So that gives you all of the procedural steps needed for you to uncover for yourself the principle making all of this work today. So thank you for watching, and take a look at other videos on the Absolute Math Magic channel.